Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since I did a YouTube live. I should have shared it on Facebook, but here we go. The reason I'm doing this because I got an interesting topic that I want to talk about. I know my subscribers probably don't get my notifications or don't see me post a lot, but I got to do better with posting content on here. So even though this is live, I'm just going to use this as an actual video, just to upload later for later consumption. So I'm not worrying about who here with me right now. Now, I got a question on two aspects. Do black men live through LeVar Ball and the Big Brawler brand? And do black women live through Megan Marke, who's going to marry Prince Harry in the fall? So this is a good dynamic. I don't think nobody hit these subjects and skews the camera going back and forth. I'm here driving to a destination, but while I'm driving to this destination, I just want to talk about this. So let's go. First, we're going to talk about Megan Marke because I don't have a lot to talk about that, but it seems that a lot of black women are happy, and as they should be. You should have a high self-esteem. I always talk about in my Team Prayer Works videos that if you basically, you got to esteem yourself because no one is. And I think by this lady, Megan Marke, marrying Prince Harry, a lot of, black women are happy about that. I don't see why they shouldn't be. I don't see why they shouldn't. If you speak into your life that you're going to get and be with royalty or something like that, let them have they do. Now, I understand where black men are a little resistant from that because they're like, oh, they just want a white guy or they just want a fairy tale. Listen, and I'm going to tell you this. People are going to have their preference. If someone like Serena Williams want to marry who she want to marry, I don't have no problem with that. I know I like chocolate sisters. I know I like caramel sisters. I know I like white women. I know I like Indian women. I dated Asian women. I dated all specters of the sands. You know what I mean? That don't make me a sellout or a bad person. I date who respects me, period. Whether it's a black or a white woman. So I know some brothers gonna get on me, but yeah, the race and we need to stick together. Yeah, that's true. And and I can say that too. God wants us to procreate with our nation anyway. That's another story. But at the same time, we're gonna beat a dead horse if we talk about who can date who and who can't date who. Because to be honest, it's going to be some sisters that just not going to be into y'all brothers. It's just going to be that. Hold on a second. Yeah, just going to be some sisters that's just not into your brothers. Like, it's going to be some brothers that's just not into your sisters. And we make celebrities like our gods. Like, oh my God, this person marrying this, or Serena Williams marrying this billionaire white guy, whatever. Who cares? At the end of the day, who are you marrying? At the end of the day, who are you in love with? That's what matters. Like, I could care less what goes on in a Serena Williams bedroom or Megan Marke bedroom or whatever, because I never had access to Megan Marke. And if I did, we might have not been compatible, or she's established a certain way financially where I can say I'm not yet, but I'm getting there. So I don't have no problem with her marrying or dating who she is. A lot of times we get mad at folk dating and marrying outside the race. We don't have access to them people. Like, if you an actor, of course it's a lot of other actors. It's a lot of, white actors or whatever actors around. So the average rich African American, whether he or she black or white, not going to have access to a lot of, very bad connection. Well, we're going to keep on rocking. They're not going to have access to a lot of the, stuff that, or the people, they don't have access to the people that we have access to. So we gotta get up off of that, man. We gotta get up off of that. Really. We definitely got to get up off of that, because what Serena do, what Venus do, what Eve do, that don't affect me, because like I said, I only met Eve one time in my life, and that was backstage at an old school concert when I was, attempting to be in the music industry. That's it. I only had one contact with Eve. So she is in circles that I'm not in. And I'm okay with that. She wasn't my destiny. You got to focus on your destiny. Like LeVar said, stay in your lane. And I'm going to get to the Ball family. I'm saving them for last. But like, I would say this, black men, if someone esteem is high because they see someone of their race, winning, go for it. Because I'm going to go with the Ball family in a minute. Like I said, like these black women, these black ladies, like if their esteem is high and they're happy because this woman is marrying this prince, don't rain on their parade. And some people are like, well, it's not a victory for all, and this woman don't identify as black and stuff like that. Let someone have, I would say this, let them be happy. Let them be happy. Don't criticize them, because, that's not, like, stay in your lane. Like, okay, let them have that. Let them have that. Like, I'm not cooning for them either. Like, I'm not like, oh, it's okay for them to want this and want that. If that's what make them happy, you don't argue with people. Let them be happy. You got to focus on you. You got to focus on what you need to accomplish, man. We back and forth arguing online about why they shouldn't be happy because this woman, first of all, none of us are in these circles. So whatever this woman do, that shouldn't affect none of us. So that's the whole point I'm making. I'm not going to argue with a female like, oh, y'all need to be with black, or plenty of black princes get married, black kings get married. Yeah, but if they see this is like a fairy tale and stuff like that, let them have that. Because the thing is, you don't argue with fools, and I'm not calling them fools, but I'm not going to waste my positive energy on something so negative. So if they want to live through this person that's, in the relationship or about to marry this prince, let them do that. Now, let me talk about the other side of the spectrum. Do black men live through LeVar Ball and the Ball family? I'm going to say not all, but I'm going to say yes to me, and let me tell you why. I'm not living through them, not saying I want to be that or a baller, but I'm living through their business constants. I'm sorry, man, but I don't know, contrary to what y'all believe, LeVar Ball is a genius. And he is a genius, man. He knows, and he raised his son. And the reason I'm living vicariously to them is that I have a relationship with my father. I love my dad. But dad didn't have the vision like LeVar had the vision. And a lot of people bigging up the big baller brand. Now, on the other spectrum, some black women do not like LeVar Ball because Tina, his wife, is white. And a lot of women feel that if he's building this big baller brand and he building up his sons, why he couldn't do it with a black woman? Well, let's go back. Why couldn't, Megan Marke dated a black prince in Africa? If we gonna ask that question, why Serena Williams? LeBron James wasn't available. Well, why didn't Serena Williams get with a Klay Thompson or Damian Green? It was plenty of athletes and stuff available. Why didn't she do that? Why didn't Eve get with a Common or Mos Def, or Black Thought from Philly? We can always make those arguments. No, because they loved who they loved. They was in a circle. They got to know them. We don't know the dynamics of their relationships. LeVar happened to found this white woman and build a life with her. So you cannot be mad at LeVar. That's what I'm saying. If you don't get down with the squirrel or something like that, more power to you. Absolutely. I'm not saying I'm a big component of it or not like that. But as a man, the highest level of regard is respect. And before Tina had her stroke, I believe, just by looking at the family, Tina respected LeVar and respected all his input for the family. So that was allowing him to be a man and allowing him, and I don't like to use that word, allowing to be a man, because if you got to have your female to allow you to be something, then you don't need to be with that chick anyway. That's just my 2 cents. Either they going to respect you or they not. I don't care how good you look. And people would tell you, I have some awesome looking females that I dismissed because, the respect wasn't there. I'm like, hell no, I don't care how good you look. You can have the Jessica Rabbit frame, but the respect not there. The respect not there. And I'm not going to lower my standards because you don't respect me. But anyway, people mad at, LeVar Ball and all this, but I'm just like, yo, on a real for real, can't get mad at him. Can't get mad at him, like, because he married Tina. Now, people mad at him because he took his kids out of school. Let's be honest. And I'm talking to the black race now. And I'm not trying to stir up nothing. I didn't learn nothing in school. I'll be honest with that. College, high school, or otherwise. I had probably 3 or 4 great teachers in my lifetime. That's it. Everything I learned was self-learned. Everything I learned, I needed to learn to survive. School, to certain people, now I'm going to say this, certain people need school, certain people need that structure. School, to me, is a waste of time, energy, and money, and resources. I believe the parents should be the teachers of the children. Now, yeah, you have some dumb parents or some parents that's not educated. Yeah, of course. I had parents that wasn't educated. I'm the, one in my family, the first one in my immediate family to get a college degree. But, if they had to, now that I got a college degree, I don't want my kids to be in debt like that. So, of course, if I could pull them out of school and teach them and teach them how to do a business, yeah, I would do the same thing like LeVar did. Of course. Why would you want your son in high school, in middle school, when the object of life is supporting your family as a black man? Now, I know a lot of y'all dummies going to be like, well, Tim, education is important. Yes, the right education is important. But miseducation is not important. And a lot of you guys is being miseducated. Where LeVar had a vision. Everybody wanted to play ball. His boys agree. And his boys, is not a dictatorship. They can stay in school if they want to. But he like, look, we gonna become NBA players. We gonna create a legacy. I believe, and I'm 100% with LeVar Ball. Money is more important, and finances is more important than this piss poor education. Because let's be honest. LeBron James is, I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he's close to a billionaire. How much is the 3rd grade teacher making? How much is the 2nd grade teacher making? Probably like 30, 40, maybe 60 on a good day if they had a charter school. That's it. That's it. Who's aiming to be a teacher? Who's aiming low? I'd rather see black men aiming high. And if you do go to college, yeah, aim high. Become a doctor. Become a lawyer. Become a doctor with your own hospital. Become a lawyer with your own practice. Aim high. If you go on the school route, aim high. Yeah, I went the school route, but I'm aiming high. I got an MBA, and I have my own business, and I'm building my brand. I'm aiming high. So I am a collegiate, whatever you want to call me, but it didn't take me until later in life because I didn't have the mentorship of somebody who know the game that I wasted my I ain't even gonna say good years because I still got my good years ahead of me, but I wasted so many years chasing a degree that I don't even get paid from the degree. I get paid from my skills, my resources, and my knowledge that I obtained without the degree. And I'm in debt to my degree. But I'm not upset about it, and I'm not saying that I I didn't take the right. No. just like LeVar, what I did, I stayed in my lane and just kept it pushing. And I'm going to pay off my debts. I just got to build up my asset to do it. Whereas these boys, you know, they getting scholarships to UCLA. They not paying for nothing. Oh, hold on. People do not know how to drive out here. They don't know how to drive out here. But yeah, people are not, you know, they not paying for nothing. And the thing is this, like, and I'm going to let this go after this. Because I want to definitely do another video about this. Yeah, we do live after LeVar Barr because we like and what we see from LeVar and his family. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If the women can live for Megan Marke, I believe that the men can, you know, also live through LeVar Ball and the Ball family. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with helping us esteem one another or celebrate one another. People, and then you don't want to celebrate people because of the mate they choose. Come on now. Like, my thing is this, I don't know Megan Marke, so I wouldn't celebrate her not because she chose to marry Prince Harry. I just don't know who she is. So that's why I'm like, all right, you know, that's good for her. And I hate to use that term good for you, but because I feel like that's a sarcastic remark. But in this case, it fits because I don't know her and don't know her backstory or anything about that. All I know is that she was an actor and she got this prince. Oh, more, I'll say this, more power to you, sis, but I don't know. Now, you know, people getting mad at LeVar. I know more about LeVar's story. I know that he came from the slums. I know he came from Compton and he just trying to get his kids on the square. But yet, y'all get mad, like, because he, you know, chose to be with Tina. That's not nobody. Look, he still, at the end of the day, his sons is black. At the end of the day, he still was there for his family, regardless if he had a purple wife, if he had a Cambodian wife, you know, whatever. Regardless, he still, you know, he still was a dad to his sons at the end of the day. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't, you know, let's, you know, if we're going to live through it, let's at least have some good examples of people to live by. And I'm going to cut this video. It's been 17 minutes. I'm almost to my destination, but I just wanted to, you know, let people know, like, hey, listen, this is how it's going to be, man. Love who you want to love. And I'm going to make another video later, maybe on Facebook, explaining this all over again, because I did this on the rip, but I want to get some talking points in. All right, then. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Damn. Oh, this for a check, bro? I gotta get to the...